My life is my result.
No, because if you were to learn how to trade anywhere else, you could pay over thousands of dollars.
TradingView is not 100% accurate.
It's a harmonic scanner.
I don't care about statistics.
You don't have to sign up anybody to get money.
What's up?
Hey.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing awesome. I just got off work.
Where you work at?
I work at GameStop.
How much they pay? They probably don't pay that much, huh?
They pay like $10 an hour, so it's all right. So yeah.
That ain't it, G. That ain't it. Basically, trading, as far as learning stocks, cryptocurrencies, is learning how to make money just simply off your phone.
You can make money off your phone?
Just trading off your phone. Yeah. So, what's your name, by the way?
My name is Leo.
Leo, okay. So, what you got any hobbies? Like, what do you do for a living as far as like regular time?
I like to play Pokemon on my free time, and that's it. I play Pokemon like every day, all day. So, peep the Pikachu hat. You see that?
Yeah, I see it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of fresh with the Pikachu hat. I see it, man. You got to look fresh. You thinking about having a career with that shit at the job, or do you want to come in and with IML Academy start making some real cash, some real bread?
I mean, playing Pokemon is kind of my career. You know, I look for shinies all day. So for you to even ask that question is an insult. You know.
You are a loser. Simple.
No. I'm not talking about that, G. I'm talking about from your job in the GameStop.
Oh no, I'm
making money.
I'm trying to be my own boss. I'm trying to work independently and start a business.
Yeah.
And I heard this opportunity allows you to do that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can you explain to me what FOREX is? Because I don't even know what that is. Or HFX. What is HFX? I heard it's like money in minutes, right?
Yeah, basically money in minutes. FOREX is just basically a company where people just make money off of stocks in the market. FOREX is just basically a company.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
It's just, that's all it really is.
Okay.
Just be on your phone, just knowing how to make your bread, take it out.
My cousin was telling me about trading, and he said something about a pip. What's a pip?
A pip is just an indicator. You won't really have to worry about that until like later on you really get into it and start really becoming really, professional at it, or as far as you just really knowing what you're doing in trading.
Like how long you been in the business? Because I have questions. Sorry if I'm asking so many questions. I just like to come prepared before I join a company. So
you straight. Yeah, I've been in the company for about like 2 years.
2 years?
My second year going on.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2 years.
And would you say you're like a master at trading? Because IML Academy, they say they have the best educational platform, right?
Yeah.
So do you have all this stuff down now?
And people are still... Huh?
Do you have the skill of trading down since you've been in the business for 2 years? Yeah,
and it's only getting better. I mean, you can never learn too much, right? You know what I'm saying? So everybody's out in there learning. Still, I'm still out there getting right. I'm maybe one of the most nicest experts of trading as far as right now, me being P1000. But
you're a P1000?
Yeah, my ranking is P1000.
I heard about that. Like you get to level up, kind of like how Pokemon get to evolve. Like I heard, like when you hit ranks, is it off of trading or is it off of like something else? How do you get ranks?
It's basically just off of trading.
Hey, Cap USD.
But people could come in when you bring people in. If they want to come in and recruit, they can recruit as far as like.
Oh wait,
you're
what?
Working for yourself.
You have to recruit people.
Yeah, like recruit people, but you're still working for yourself because it's your money.
So what if I can't? What if I can't get people to join under me though?
That's trust me. People may tell you, "Oh, it's a scam, it's fake." Trust me, it's not. If you really show them, I will show you definitely. You feel me? It's really just you coming in there and having that mindset of, do I want to make this bread or do I want to keep sitting here living a 9 to 5?
Right. I'm just trying to be my own boss,
I'm my own boss at the end of the day. Nobody can tell me what to do with my money and how.
Right. So you can control all the products, right?
Yeah, I control every damn thing. It's all in your phone. It's in your hands as far as what you knowing based off of MetaTrade. you know, off of these different apps of you know, this type of stuff.
What the fuck what did you just say?
You could go on YouTube, but YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's also free education on there, YouTube, because, you know, it's a fucking application.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also, but with us, we have our Zoom calls every other weekend. Sometimes on like during the week. It really depends on how the schedule is set up for the people who come in the group and the company. And as far as doing Zoom calls like this one we having now.
So if I just wanted to get into trading again, I'm sorry if I'm being annoying. I just have a whole bunch of questions. But you're fine. If I was to get into trading, because I want to know how to trade, I don't want to recruit people. Would it be a better option to just try to figure it out on my own on YouTube and maybe like purchase a book or take a course? Or I heard about something called Baby Pips.
You could do that on YouTube, but that's not really the best information because, like I said, you're getting it. You would rather get it from the people that are actually doing it as close into your circle instead of just seeing it off of YouTube, because anybody can just go on YouTube and watch it. That's free education everywhere.
But if I join the company, if I don't want to recruit people, I have to pay a monthly, right?
That's if you can get 2 people, but getting 2 people shouldn't be hard. It's very people could do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could if you put your mindset to it.
So if I put my mindset to it, I can do it.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's all you gotta do is put your mindset to it. It's not hard to.
But what if it's not about how hard I work? What if it's about the other people realizing that this whole company is a pyramid scheme?
It's not a pyramid scheme.
Why isn't it I mean, I don't think it's a pyramid scheme, but what makes you think it's not a pyramid scheme? Because I want to hear it from a professional.
It's not a pyramid scheme because you're not working for nobody. It's a pyramid scheme is when you got the motherfucker at the top, right? And you got all these people just branching off that one person. You throwing that, you sending money off, but all that money is going straight to the person at the top. Everybody's eating but you because you're still under somebody. That one person is getting all the bread.
So
versus you.
So who's Chris Terry?
Oh, get him out of here!
And honestly, I'm not trying to work at GameStop my whole life. I'm kind of tired of it. And you know, I piqued interest at something called my cousin was trying to get me into it too because I think he does it as well. But it's called HTF.
Bruh.
HFX.
Yes, HFX. He said it was like a great way to make money in minutes or something like that.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you, Leo, right? Have you ever thought about what you will become? Right? Have you ever really thought about, like, you know, how it feels to have total control of every aspect of your life? Because I can honestly and truly tell you that I never thought about, you know, when I was 18, when I was your age, you know, having total control of my life, because I thought of life in like a 2-week increments, like kind of like a pay period, right?
Right.
So I know we were able to kind of get to know each other a little bit yesterday, but you know, the key thing is understanding why will I become this, not what will I become. So instead of having an employee, my money is my employee, right? So I don't know if you know.
Wow. So does this academy, does it allow you to become a business owner? Because I've always wanted to like work on my own and just like be the boss, you know?
No, what I can do, I can show you in detail of how everything, all the different sources of income that the academy is really able to sit here and prep people on and show people how to set up like the key foundations. Key thing is the earnings is really based on, you know, the percentage that you invested. So key examples, you invest $10, right? So Leo, you invest $10 and you get a 70% return. That means you make your capital back, which is the $10, and you get the 70% return of $10, which is $7. So that means you get your $10 back plus a profit of $7.
What if you invested $10 and you lost that trade? Like, what if it went the opposite direction?
Well, the thing is, the market kind of moves in patterns, right? And because the market moves in patterns, there's a possibility you're able to lose a trade because at the end of the day, everything's not 100%. But you have to learn how to really understand that, you know, how much I'm going to risk on my amount, on my trade, and how much I'm going to gain in that amount. You want to make sure that what you risk is less than what you gain. So that makes sense.
It does. But isn't my risk greater than my reward in this scenario?
Well, in this one scenario, not necessarily. I'm going to give you a great example.
Putting $10 in for a profit of $7, right?
You put in $10 to get a profit of $7.
Right.
But, like, you know, let's say there's times that you wouldn't necessarily put $10 in to get a profit of $5, right? or a profit of 10, you put in a capital of $10 to get a profit of $6. That's how you want to make sure, okay, will I, risk $10 to make 7, or will I risk $10 to make 5? Make sense?
So you're saying I should risk $10 and make $5?
No, I'm saying like that's the difference between what you want to risk to your gain. I wasn't saying to risk, $10 to make 5. I'm giving you an example.
But my risk is always going to be greater.
No, your risk is going to be significantly less. I understand there's a lot of times where people are like, crap, I don't know if I necessarily want to pay, this certain amount, every day, every month, right? I don't know why I say every day, every month, right? So, you're actually able to have, a scholarship program, right? You're actually able to have a scholarship program if you sit here and you just, refer 2 active people that you know.
I basically have to recruit people?
No, you don't. You don't have to recruit anyone. You have to teach yourself how to trade. And not necessarily teach yourself, you have to make sure that you stay submissive to learning how to skill.
No, I'm saying to avoid the monthly, I have to recruit people.
No, I'm showing you that there's multiple different sources of income.
Okay.
So if you want to utilize it, this is one scholarship option. Let's say you don't want to utilize the scholarship option. That's fine. That's fine. What you do is you really, really, really understand, like, okay, I'm going to become completely submissive to learn how the art of like trading, right? Listen, people are able, I pay my phone bill off of trading all the time, because I don't like to have to pay for my phone bill. Something about T-Mobile, I don't like paying to, right?
Right.
So what you're able to do is I can, you have access to, professional educators. Sorry, speaking English is kind of hard. You have access to professional educators. You have access to learning how to make sure that you grow an account. You have access to be able to teach yourself a new skill. If you necessarily don't want to impact and bring other individuals in, make sure that you impact yourself.
So you said that was just an option. So what are the other ways to avoid that monthly?
What you can do is that we can really teach you how to trade it. And what you do is you trade, and you'll be able to pay your account, your educational platform, through your trading account.
Woo! What the fuck?
Because honestly and truly, let me tell you, right? Because I'm being 100% transparent with you. What you can do is that, let's say, I don't really feel like, to invite other individuals when it comes to, my business. That's okay. You sit here and we'll show you how to trade successfully. We'll show you, ways that you can be self-reliant. Because it's all about making sure that you're self-reliant, because it's all about that repetition.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Is IML Academy a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, I most definitely can say that. I can speak for myself. I would not be utilizing anything that's a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal. You know that, right?
Right.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you know that. So
but sometimes they could have like products to get by with certain stuff, though, right?
Yeah, but pyramid schemes are illegal, and I can tell that you're recording.
Yeah, because I want to watch. I want to watch this presentation later today.
I want to make sure that you understand everything in detail when it comes to being able to teach yourself a skill, right?
Yeah.
Number one, I do not give you the right to record me.
Chill the fuck out. Relax.
So I can't record the presentation?
You cannot record myself.
Okay, then can you turn your camera off, please?
You cannot record my voice.
What?
The company that I'm part of right now is called IML Academy, right? So pretty much what we do is we're an educational platform where we teach people how to properly invest and trade in the foreign exchange market. So, but we do a lot, honestly. Like, it's not just trading in the foreign exchange market. We do HFX, so I'm happy you heard about that as well. HFX is just high frequency trading, right? Where we teach pretty much how to make money in minutes.
Do you like my Pokemon hat?
I do. I fuck with it.
Thank you. I just got it today. It's my birthday. Sorry, you can continue. Yeah.
No, I don't know what the top says.
I don't know what it says either, but I just thought it was cool because I'm a.
Says Pikachu. Come on, Lonnie, you know that.
Shut up, Cuzzo. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You can continue.
No, I fuck with it.
Thank you.
Did you guys see Logan Paul had a first edition Charizard at the fight the other night on his neck? Did you see that?
Got your hat.
Honestly, if you guys are interested, we actually have a free trial that's going on tonight where you guys can pretty much get started for free.
Wait, there's nothing that's free though. That's what my mother told me. What's the catch?
Well, the free trial is free. The free trial is you hopping on, setting up a free account, and then you hopping onto our live session, and we pretty much just show you exactly how HFX works. We'll take some live trades for you.
So HFX, do like banks trade that?
HFX, I'm not sure. I know that they trade in the foreign exchange market. They definitely trade in the foreign exchange market, and they trade in the stock market, right? But trading is hard. Trading is definitely hard, especially if you don't have a teacher. So what we do is we actually help you be able to make money day one, and then be able to learn at your own pace. And the way that we do that, we put you on the live session with the live educators.
Okay.
Well, you said you're retail. I heard, don't banks trade against retail?
I don't know. Maybe. Have y'all done HFX before? I mean, it's not like y'all done HFX.
No, I just read some shit.
I just read a lot. Like, I play Pokemon all the time, and Lami, I just caught the meanest Eevee. But anyway,
is it legendary?
Bruh. Is there a statistic of how much people you can actually bring to the business, or is it off of like hard work? If I'm not working too hard enough, this is why I can't have all these people in my business.
I mean, it's effort, but the effort comes from being educated, right? So you get educated so that you actually know how to go about, marketing your business, being educated enough to actually know what you're talking about when people are asking you questions. What up, Marco?
What? You say Margot?
Yeah.
Margot, like Margot Robbie? I went on the IM Academy site to try and buy something, but it wouldn't let me make the purchase of the HFX Academy until I put in someone's referral code, and I didn't have it. So doesn't that kind of show that like they just want to recruit people?
No.
Why do they have that?
Because who are you trying to enroll with? Well, first you have to create an account in order to purchase anything.
No, I get that, yeah, for sure. But when I tried to, I did, and then when I tried to buy something, it said, who referred you? Who's your referral code?
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, if there's someone that you want to get enrolled with, then you just put in their username.
Okay.
So is the company more on recruiting or trading? Because, bro, I'm just trying to make money in minutes.
All right, so man, let's get you in position, man.
I wouldn't call it recruiting, Lonnie. I would call it impacting.
My thing is, bro, at the end of the day, when it comes to investing, I feel like the number one thing is making sure that people have the right information. I feel like when anyone wants to come into the atmosphere of financial literacy, that there's an amount of knowledge that's required instead of somebody standing up and saying, you can make money in minutes, you can do this and you can do that. There's a plan or a proof of concept that needs to be implemented, and a lot of the leaders at IM, bro, say that they're trading or say that they're six-figure traders, and the only money they're making is that residual, and 95% of your company, or I think it's 97 now, lose money. People are losing money every single day, and the only way that people stay afloat are the ones that get put in a position where they do hit P1K or P5000 or Chairman 10, and it's crazy to see that, people don't have the right information. You can go to babypips.com and learn this entire thing for free. Sure. So what is the point of purchasing, IM Academy's products and putting yourself in a position where you are paying a monthly fee for a business to be a business that's not yours, and then bringing friends and family and making them feel like, okay, you know what? This works because we have products and educators, but these educators have no financial backgrounds.
I don't really know the backgrounds, the educators. I know you mentioned Lee Allen. I mean, Lee Allen makes people money every single morning.
I mean, I do too, but I'm not.
Okay, I mean, what I'm saying, yeah, but I'm just referring back to what you're saying. What you're saying about their background.
Right.
That don't really interest me. Their background, right? As long as they're producing results and making people money, that's all I care about.
So would you want a high school teacher to ever teach your kids about a subject if they never had the experience or went to college to teach that subject? Do you think schools or colleges should go out and just get people because they said, I understand math or I understand chemistry, without having the proper background to educate their kids? That's essentially what you're telling me.
Like, you're in the both sides of the company, right? Like the trading and the business. What's your rank?
Platinum 1000 right now.
Okay, so how many people do you have to have in your organization to be P1K?
30.
Okay, so 30 people that all paid $235. That means you brought in $7,000 for Chris Terry, and he only gave you $1,000. Why? How is that fair?
because it's the rank system. I'm not. Listen, you guys. I feel like you guys.
No, but does that sound fair? If I told you, hey,
it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not worried about
it. Is what it
is.
is. Let's pretend it was a different business. Let's pretend I made shoes, and I said, hey, Edison, go sell these shoes for me. The guy is gonna give you $7K. Bring the shoes back to me. Bring the money back to me. And out of that delivery, you did all the work, and you made the sale, and I only gave you 1,000. Would you feel that's fair? And you knew I pocketed the rest of the 6?
Probably. I don't know.
If you've been trading for 6 years, the last thing you would need to do is start paying a monthly fee for 2 years to learn how to do that thing.
Well, I didn't join to learn how to trade. I knew how to trade before I got started.
So here's the thing, man. What's been your ROI? And I'm going to just ask you 2 questions. You can leave. What's been your ROI since you've been trading?
I honestly can't answer that. I don't have my account set up with my FX book, so I don't have a graph.
You don't need an FX book. How much have you made since you've been in IM Academy?
For the 2 years? Dollar amount, I can't.
Okay, well, see that's already an issue. I know. I know.
Hey, listen, that's fine. Listen, I understand you guys are trying to do your job.
No, man, no. We're trying to make sure that you have, like, people in general have the right information. If you don't know the ROI off the top of your head, you've been trading for X amount of years.
I know that I'm very fortunate that my bills are paid from this company. So, you know what I'm saying?
As a P1000,
but that's
bills are getting paid.
That's relative, though. You could have very minimal bills. Like if I lived at home with my mom and said my bills are paid, that could still mean I'm only making $300 a month. It sounds good, but it's not applicable. It's not a number. All the leaders that everybody looks up to, who they have all the followers and the verified accounts, all of these people have a storied either criminal history in a company that was shut down for being a pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme, or both. You could name any of the big leaders in the company, including Chris Terry, and I could pull up for you their criminal suits. So
I'm not really interested in that. I've seen your videos. I know. So I do have a question. I'm surprised you actually got me on the call. So, like, what is your purpose for talking to so many people within the business?
So for my answer, I've gotten a lot of DMs about how a lot of people suffer from these companies, right? The point of these videos is to bring awareness of how easy it is for these MLMs to manipulate people and to tell them all these things, not based off experience, but based off of what people are saying on top of the pyramid scheme, their upline to tell other people. So most people that I get on the call with have no idea what Forex is, how to actually trade, and they lie to people.
He's not listening to you. He's on a phone call and he muted his mic.
Okay. But that was my answer.
I hear.
For me, I know everybody says I'm just a big hater, which ironically, the things that they accuse me of hating on, like being a business owner, being self-employed, I am all those things. I have an LLC. I haven't worked a job in almost 3 years. I'm self-employed. I'm a business owner. I do whatever I want every day. I'm financially free. So the irony that I'm just a hater is that I'm actually trying to help people, and IM Academy is not the first MLM company I've studied, and I just wanted to make a clarification for you. A pyramid scheme, what they tell you is a pyramid scheme doesn't have a product. That's not true. As a matter of fact, you can look on the FTC's website, and they say that MLM companies are known to disguise recruiting with their product. When you sign someone up and you recruit them, they have to buy the product to join. So it kind of disguises their recruitment as the sale of a product. Why do they post the flyers of P150 celebrating all this shit every day? I never see them celebrating the wins of trading, and when I do, it's a demo account.
It's people creating success for themselves. Why wouldn't you want to celebrate that?
Because it's not success. Imagine if I worked as much hours as a P150 works to get to P150, doing endless hours of Zoom calls and messaging people and phone work and whatever, to only make $150 a month. Imagine I worked that many hours at McDonald's and I only made $150 for a month. I'd probably be ready to kill myself. That's tough. But in this company, they're told to look at it like it's a building block. But it's like, bro, this is poverty. $150 a month. This is nothing to celebrate. Especially when I showed you how, like, your P1K. I showed you brought in $7,000 and they gave you $1,000. That's not something to celebrate. When somebody hits P1K, they could D-rank and they're still called P1K. Like most of these Chairman 100s, Chairman 50s, they don't make $50,000, $100,000 a month. Maybe they hit that one time and then after that they fell off.
Right.
If I owned a pizza restaurant, right? Imagine one employee quitting means I lose half of my potential revenue. Like like for you being a P1000, you have how many people? You said 70, right? So if next month, 70?
Customer service. Get me straight to the bitch, bro.
We lost.
I saw the gears turning. He would have hung up way sooner. He would have hung up right when I turned on my camera.
Most prospect calls, I don't know if you guys noticed, they don't ask questions like we're doing. So this is also a prime example of what you should be doing. You should come with questions. You should come with questions.
They don't let you ask questions.
Look, they do it at all these MLM meetings. When I went to the WFG meeting and I spoke up in front of 100 people in person and said, how could you recruit this many people every month? In 3 months, you'd have 12 million people. And somebody taps me on the shoulder and goes, shh, save the questions till the end. And I'm like, uh-huh. So, I mean, you guys kind of heard me go on a tangent a little bit, but at the end of the day, this is a very difficult thing to understand. The literacy of the foreign exchange market is not something as simplistic as going on YouTube or going on Baby Pips. Those are just to get you at a basic level, right? But there are things or concepts or institutional terminology that is not easily accessible to everybody. So when you're seeing 17 or 18-year-olds saying that we're doing this and I'm making this amount of money and I'm retired and whatever the case is, they don't have any properties, they don't have any actual investments that they can pull out. It doesn't cost a monthly for people to learn this skill set. And Signals is a service. So if you have a Signal like me and you do, we charge a fee for that. But when it comes to helping people and actually mentoring them, if I was actually good at what I do, why would I need to jump into a company like the person we just interviewed and say, I've been trading for 6 years, but I'm going to go to an MLM. If you are really, really good at trading, you charge a one-time fee, make it cheap, and move on, because you know that you're able to put yourself in a position to create your own income. Despite what they tell you, these companies are pyramid schemes. In my videos, you'll notice I don't say in my opinion. I say this is a pyramid scheme because I can back it up. Lonnie, I'm going to let you pull up on the screen at whatever point during the video this article from the FTC's website where they point out how multi-level marketing companies can be turned into pyramid schemes, and they even show a diagram of a payout structure which beautifully resembles the compensation plan of most multi-level marketing companies, including IM. Don't let them tell you that, oh, pyramid schemes are illegal and it's only a pyramid scheme if they don't have a product. That is just simply not true.
Why play Simon Says when you can be Simon? There are so many alternatives for you guys to start your own thing, own brand, own business, without having to look up to these mentors that don't really care about you and eventually have you recruit people and stay in that little loop. You guys can definitely branch out and do a lot more things. I don't want you guys to feel like IML is the only way to make money. Please don't make them tell you that 9-to-5s are a waste of time. They're a scam. Use that 9-to-5 to compound your plan. Use that 9-to-5, be the best employer, and work your ass off. Okay. This generation, I kind of talk about this as well. We're so stuck into having this idea that's easy to make money, but in reality, you got to work your ass off. All these MLMs, they try to make it seem easy, money in minutes, but it's all bullshit. Excuse my language, but that's just what it is.
Nah, fuck them. It is bullshit. And look, if it sounds too good to be true, it is.
It is. Exactly.
Hey, before you click on the next video, that's right, it's your boy Sammy. Drop down Cap USD if you want me to be in the next one. Also, tell your mentor I'm single. Holla.